Hello and welcome to my stream. Tonight we play more of Hidden Folks, and the last stream we completed the tour area, right? We even went to the Folk Pop Festival. That was a very large area, but it was very fun to explore it too. The puzzles and also the solutions of them were very creative, like and thankfully they were not too hard as well, just like we had some struggles back then in the snowy area. Yeah, in the tour area it was a little bit more easy, maybe also because I was paying more attention to things. I could find myself better in the area too, like in the festival itself. I knew better like where everything was happening. When in the mountain of the snowy area, I was completely lost, right? It was very confusing to navigate in there. But after we finished the tour area with also the parade, we started the beach, right? We are now checking the beach levels, and we did the very first one that was very simple, just like to give us a tiny taste of what's to come. But now it's going to be like a larger beach, right? So we need to see how good or bad it's going to be. To be honest, at first it didn't look too intimidating, but probably the next levels after this one will be bigger than this one. So you need to be cautious so we don't get too stuck and then we can find everything in the level. So all of that said, hopefully the stream is okay. Let me just check it. Audio mic, okay, there we go. So let's go for a vacation. All right, so this is the main first level of this game. I mean, of this world, right? I'm hoping now that in one of the next levels they give us some sort of underwater puzzles, you know? I saw some people swimming, but I kind of would like to see a little bit of underwater. I don't know if they would be able to pull that up. Maybe not. By the way, is Crocky one of the things in here? It's not, because I just saw him. Yeah, Crocky is right there. So let's see what do we need to find in this world. Time's up, Anissa. It's someone else's turn to enjoy the one-person party tent. A party tent? Interesting. Lotte isn't the only one who fell asleep in the sun, but she's the only one who doesn't want to be woken up. Okay, somebody is slept during some bathing. Can someone take the golf ball out of Gabby's meal before she chokes on it? Thanks. Alright, somebody that's having a meal and then that's where the item is. Today was the most incredible sundown ever. Photographer InstaFifi983 just hopes the wind will lay down and clear the sky of those things. Imagine if that account actually exists and then it is about hidden folks. Wei is the only folk agile enough to do exactly as the yoga teacher does in this particular exercise. I'm surprised they are kind of wearing lots of clothing for like a beach level. Could the pile of white golf balls get off the black golf ball, please? So they do have some sort of golfing in the beach. That sounds completely wrong because it's a horrible terrain for it. Hide your watch and any other jewelry. Those three beach salesmen are pirates and cannot be trusted. This mossy rock is actually Richard, after his spectacular jump. Wait, somebody threw the rock? I'm thinking that's what happened. Ike can't wait to eat his ice cream. Let's just hope no evil person will knock it over. A trophy? If you can hit all the right golf balls and count to 6, there is a trophy waiting for you. Okay, that sounds like an activity we'll need to do ourselves to earn this trophy. Phoebe won't allow the sun to ruin her incredible beach picnic. You can't play soccer without a ball, but this soccer ball was destined to get stuck up there. I really miss playing sports at the beach, especially volleyball. The cowgirl is angry at the herd. One of them stole her hat. The cowgirl. And then King Crab considers himself the happiest crab alive. A big house with an ocean view. Nothing can ruin his day. Probably. It's not a great day to take a walk outside for this normal crab. Okay, the crabs are kinda having opposite days, right?
Uh-oh.
And then Thule defies the laws of nature. That's very vague. Like, I have no idea what's going on regarding Thule. Is this a penguin? For today's grand reveal, Gaspar's audience is inflatable. Never mind, Gaspar is the guy that likes to get his body buried under the sand. Yeah, he was in the previous level, so he's also hiding in here.
Ah.
Don't walk away from it. Be the mermaid you have always wanted to be. Wait, what? And then this folk doesn't have a name? It's very rare for folks to not have names, but it can happen in their hints, right? Like the clown from yesterday in the folk pop festival, they didn't have a name. But okay, we got an idea of what we are looking for. We can have them all in the same page, that's good. So let's start searching for them.
Cling, 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 cling. Boom.
Oh, they can jump! Oh my god, that's so nice.
Woo!
So we're looking for crabs, we're looking for Gaspar, the buried head. We're looking for picnics, lots of golfing, a soccer ball. That's like a spiky uh, buoy, right?
Uh-oh. Boom, boom, boom.
I'm checking the ocean first, and then we can go to the sea. I mean, to the sand. This is the sea, right?
Boom, boom, boom.
Then in here they have lots of. Oh, maybe that's what they meant by a cowgirl. Okay, the cowgirl is somewhere here. But what was the puzzle regarding her?
Yeehaw!
The cowgirl is angry at the herd. One of them stole her hat.
Boom, boom, boom,
I'm guessing she will be somewhere here.
boom, 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 boom.
That's a crab, but it's not the ones we are looking for. Oh, the king crab was inside of a sandcastle. This is the crab village, isn't it? Oh no, I can destroy the sandcastles. I'm thinking the other crab is in here too. There he is, right? No, it's not him. Maybe he's not in here then. Wait, there are lots of buckets. These all are. Oh, maybe that's where the crab is. Yeah, that's where the crab is. Never mind. It's Gaspar. Okay, I was thinking the crab would be having a bad day because all of the animals would be staring at him. This is a big paper plane, by the way. Oh, it's because it is a kite. I have never rode or actually ridden, rode, ridden. I think it is ridden, right? The way to say it. I have never ridden a freaking kite in my life, even though they are popular here in Brazil. None of those are the crab. What about the hat that was stolen? Oh, there he is. He's having a horrible day because the birds are close to him. Yeah, all of those seagulls. Either because it is dangerous, maybe the seagulls could be hunting him, or thanks to the noise they make. Oh, that's the hat. That it was. I think I had to move them around, right, to find the hat. As at first I couldn't see it floating on the water. So far, we are doing a good job. We're missing the trophy, the golf ball, the rock. The rock is on the ocean, right? Like according to that one preview right there. Wait, never mind. It was just some ripples on the water. Wait, who's this? A fish. Oh, there are items there too. Interesting. A camera. Another fish. One of these ripples will be the black rock. A turtle. Never mind, I'm starting to not be sure about what I just said. Hmm. A boomerang? Well, this boomerang has never returned, has it? Wait, it was nobody? Hmm. Oh my god. Richard's hair looks like a rock. Okay. Not what I was expecting, but sure. I think I checked the ocean a lot. Let's go to the sandbank. We have fire here? And some surfboards. I also have never tried surfing before. Not that I would want to surf though. I wish I could skate, but not really doing tricks, just like knowing how to cruise, on a longboard and then listening to music. I think it's something that's probably very nice to do, but I can't. I saw people doing rappelling today when I was walking at the beach. For a moment, I kind of missed the day that I did rappelling. Oh, that's the beach picnic. I was just clicking around. I didn't see it was her. Okay. But today, even though it wasn't as bad as what I was thinking regarding the weather, I kind of felt like it could have been a bit dangerous for people to be doing rappelling at the bridge that they were doing it. Because what if strong winds would hit the beach, right? Wait, I'm waking them up? So the one that's sleeping won't react to my touch, right? Lotte. Because everybody's waking up after I click on them, but Lotte won't. They have a pool in here as well, huh? Oh, this is the yoga class. The pose is like to be on their hands, right? There we go. We got Whale. I miss hammocks. Man, I so miss hammocks. My parents' house in my hometown used to have hammocks at the living room. I used to love it so much. It is such an underrated thing. Let's check the pool or the club. We're still searching for Lotte, this woman, one person party tent, Gabby and the golf ball, the photographer, the watch as well, the trophy, Ike and the ice cream, the soccer ball, and Tully defeating the laws of nature, and also something about a mermaid. Mm, this is Lotte. There we go. Yeah, she's not waking up as I imagined. Who else is around? There is a DJ in here? It's also been forever since I last have been to a water club. Another crocky. I mean, never mind. I have been to the club near my house for like the June festivals to eat, not really to enjoy the club, right? Especially because I'm not like a member of the club. But I was there and I saw people at the pool as well doing barbecue and stuff. So actually, I have been to a club a couple months ago in June, but definitely not to enjoy the club. It was more to eat at the festival they were having there. Oh, that's the mermaid they were saying, isn't it? Don't walk away from it, be the mermaid you have always wanted to be. It is her. Actually, him. There we go, merman. And then they were also talking about the photographer. Today has the most incredible sundown ever. Photographer Insta Fifi 983 just hopes the wind will lay down. They are taking pictures, but that's not the photographer. An anchor. This is the pirate shop. And then they need to be careful about their watches, right? A tattoo stand. I'm not brave enough for tattooing. Not only because I would never guess what I would want to have tattooed on my body, but also because the needle, right? I don't like needles at all.
Ah!
Pineapples, pina coladas. There is somebody with an ice cream that I need to find too. Another crocky. We have coconuts, bananas as well, a fishing rod, burgers, but nothing about a soccer ball, a golf ball, and a watch. Never mind, now I'm starting to see the golfing course. What is the hint about the watch again? Hide your watch and any other jewelry, those 3-bit salesmen. Hmm. They have a food court. Ice cream, an ice cream car. He has a birthday hat, the one that I'm looking for. But he's not in here. Oh, never mind, he is here. No! I'm sorry, Ike. Oh no. When the ice cream scoop falls, it's rip. Even when the end of your popsicle falls on the floor before you can take the final bite, it's rip. I can relate to that. Sometimes I struggle with the final bite of the popsicle and it falls down, right? We can only hear his cry now. Wait, what about you? Where is the volleyball? Oh, that it is? No. Well, there is a soccer ball right there, but you can't play soccer without a ball, but this soccer ball was destined to get stuck. To get stuck up there? Up there where? They were also talking about the 3 people that are like pirates. 3 people, 3 suspicious people. Oh, maybe these right here? These 3 people, yeah. Then they need to watch or watch. Where are the watches? Mm, right there, right there. Don't let them steal the watch. And then the golf ball out of Gabby's meal, the photographer, and the tent. We are getting to the tents in here. Oh my god, there are many of them. But there is a party tent. That's the party tent. It even got a queue. So, what about the photographer, the golf ball, the trophy, and the person define physics? That's probably going to be the hardest one because it makes no sense to me, that hint. A photographer or like a machine, right? Of a camera. There we go. A camera, a dog, and the golf course. All right. Someone has a mirror here, and then a golf ball hit the mirror. They also said that the black golf ball needs to get rid of the other balls. It is kind of funny to find a shovel buried on the sand. Because the shovel would be the one to unbury things, but it's the buried item. It's kind of ironic. Oh my god, that was a long shot. We cannot sink any balls? Wait, this is suspicious. This is one of the answers, isn't it? They said something about... Oh, the trophy. Yeah, if you can hit all the right golf balls and count to 6, there is a trophy waiting for you. I got the 6th hole. Can I get the trophy, please? This is where some people are eating, so maybe that's where Gabby is. That's the meal, right? With the golf ball. There we go. But where is the trophy? In case I did something wrong, then let me read that again. All the right golf balls. Wait, they want me to score all of the holes? Maybe? I actually think they want me to score all of the holes. Okay, so we got holes 4 and 6. Hmm. I think hole 1 starts down here. There it is. Hole number 2 is this one. There we go. Hey Hori, what's up man? How's it going? We are here looking for some hidden folks or hidden objects. Oh, what the heck is that? So, do you know... I can show that to you. Give me a second. Do you know this character right here? He can be named Wally or Waldo, depending on where you live. Here in Brazil, his name is Waldo, right? Yeah, he's also named Waldo in other places. Basically, this is a ripoff of his puzzles. It's Hidden Folks. It is a very charming game because it's very like artsy. It has these hand-drawn models, some cute animations, and also every sound effect of this game is made by somebody's mouth. So it's kind of funny to hear the sound effects of this. And just like Waldo, we need to be looking for the hidden objects. And this is the beach course, right? And in the beach, they have a golf course for some reason, which makes no sense to me because, like, it's the worst place you could think of playing golf, isn't it? But some of those objects we need to find, they are also connected to puzzles. And the trophy is telling to me that I need to score all of the holes before we can get to the trophy. So I'm trying to find which balls fit the holes. And then once they are all completed, they will give me this trophy. But basically, that's what we are playing tonight. And if you want to, you can try helping me to seek and look for the missing objects. Right now, we are missing the trophy, but I'm solving the puzzle, so probably this one will be easy. We're also missing this soccer ball that got stuck somewhere. According to the hint, it's probably somewhere tall. And we're missing this character too, that it's the one that I really don't understand that hint. Tully defies the laws of nature. That's not giving me too much, right? I have no idea where Tully could be at. It is the most mysterious one to me out of the ones that are left. There is the black golf ball as well. Could the pile of white golf balls get off of the black golf ball, please? So maybe somewhere we'll find a pile of golf balls and then finding the black one. And we are also missing the photographer. Today was the most incredible sundown ever. Photographer InstaThief in 1983 just hopes the wind will lay down and clear the sky of those flames. Yeah, we have been playing this game for a couple of days already, and some of the levels are very challenging, by the way. Not because it is extremely difficult, but because sometimes we can really miss a detail and then it takes us long to find that detail again or to understand that detail. We were stuck in the snowy area, we were stuck in the recording studio as well. And then look at this. This is not actually the biggest level so far, but it can give you an idea on how complex this game can be. Look at this. Yeah, that's the size of the beach, right? Look at that. Isn't it beautiful? I have explored the ocean already. I have explored some areas in here too. You can see that all of the tents are open because I was opening them. I just haven't checked the northwest that much. Or maybe I should say northeast actually. Yeah, the northeast that much. But I'm now checking the golf course right here. Yeah. Honestly, it sounds really challenging. It is, but at the same time, it is not as bad. Yeah, it is not as bad because most of the hints the game gives you for like the items are very helpful hints. Yeah, only sometimes they can make you confused, and then like I was saying, you can miss a detail, and then you could like be looking for something in the wrong way. But with time, we end up finding everything. Yeah. You are bad at visual puzzles? Oh no. So haven't you played Waldo back in the day as a kid? I actually have the book, but I never completed it. I only played some early puzzles, right? I should one day start trying to play it. Although as well, I saw that he had video games, and now that I brought this game, I'm kind of thinking in the future to play his games instead of playing my book, because then I would be able to play the puzzles with everybody on the chat. Thankfully, you have provided me a good excuse not to try. Wait, just because like it's challenging sometimes? Come on, don't you like some challenges? But you'll see that it isn't that bad though. Yeah, like I was telling you, most of these things that they were telling me kind of pointed me to a certain direction. For example, there are many items that are golf based, like the black golf ball and also the trophy. So I know I can find those two items in this area, right? There was also another one that I just found that was this woman right here, Gabby, because there was a ball that got into her meal. So I found somebody eating next to the golf course, and then she was there. The only one out of these options that I think I will struggle is really the last one. I have no idea what they mean by Thule is defying the laws of nature. Oh, it's because there is a no backseating tag in the stream. Oh yeah, it's because I always add those things, right? Because it's better to like prevent it from happening than actually happening. But after some other streams of this game, right, from the past days, I thought it was fun to like have more people trying to find things with me, especially because as the player, I'm normally the one that finds stuff the fastest. Also because I'm following like the level with more detail than maybe you that's watching this and everything. It was only, let's say, one or two of the hidden folks that people could find before me, or they helped me to find as well. There is also that sometimes I get stuck, and then it's great to have some help to think about possibilities. And it's very rewarding when we finally uncover the truth behind the missing object, because sometimes I was thinking it's one way to find it when it was completely different. Yeah. Maybe something with kites. There are kites in here. Good call. I just didn't understand why they were there. Maybe they are for a puzzle of those objects. Yeah. Speaking of kites, have you ever ridden a kite? I was mentioning when I saw them first in this level that I have never ridden a kite. I also have never played like a real golf. I only played mini golf. Golfing is very rare in Brazil, which is kind of unfortunate because we are a big country, right? So we could have area to like make some golf courses. There we go. We could get to the third hole. Where is the fourth hole though? This one, it's completed, and then number five is this one down here. Okay, maybe it's the last. So I just need to find the ball that gets to it. This was Gabby, the girl that had the golf ball into her meal. Wait, I cannot find the ball. Is it this one? No. Oh, it's also not that. Is it a very far ball? There we go. It was a far ball. Yeah. We made it. We got to the 6 holes, right? So they gotta have a trophy. There it is. We got the trophy. You played with a children's kite when you were little? Yes, I don't remember ever playing with a kite. And it's one of those little things that make me a little bit sad, you know? Especially because I see all the time kids here still playing with kites. It's never too late. Yeah, that is actually true. I just think I would feel kind of embarrassed to try to play with a kite at my age, plus not knowing how to do it, you know? Maybe if I were alone, yeah, maybe if I am alone and trying to do it and watching on YouTube like some tips, how to ride a kite or something. Oh, there they are, speaking on them. Somebody's defying the laws of gravity. Oh, you know what? You are very right, Hori. Because she has the line on her arms, right? Right there, on her hands. So it is something about the kites. Holy shit. But then which one of those kite riders is defying the laws of gravity? We can move them too, right? This poor girl got her kite stuck in the palm tree. How are they defying the laws of gravity? So far, I have only seen normal kites. I hear somebody crying though. Yeah, there is somebody crying. What happened? That's the photographer. He was behind the kite. So he's waiting for the wind to like stop blowing too much so he can kind of get rid of the kites and then get his picture. One in the bottom left, did you see it? It is in the wrong direction. Oh wait, this one? Where is she? There she is. This one. No? In the wrong direction. Yeah, they're kind of going left, right? So there is one going right. Interesting. This one is, wait, this one is stuck? No, it's not stuck. It's just not really moving that much. All of them are going left. You said bottom left. This one. That's she. There we go, Hori. And then you were saying you were a bad player of these games. There we go. You did see it. You figured the one that I was struggling the most because I couldn't understand what they were talking about. There we go. Good job. Now we're missing the soccer ball that's stuck as well, like at somewhere tall, and also the black golf ball. Let's go back to the golf course so we can try finding the black golf ball. They say it's like under a big pile of white balls. But then I haven't seen anything like that in here. Unless it is naughty here, like there is more golfing elsewhere in the beach. Could the pile of white golf balls get off the black golf ball? Which pile are they talking about? Is this dodgeball by any chance? I did play dodgeball last year and it was very good. Getting back to the topic of flying a kite, just do it the way all adults deal with hobbies associated with children. And what is that way? It's like have a kid and then do it? Just notching up by 100? Wait, what? I think my best strategy would be like doing it in a isolated place. First of all, I would also need to learn where to buy a kite. I have no idea where to buy that either. There is a lost ball in here. I'm thinking, Hori, that this black golf ball won't be in the course. Like, there is nothing like that in the course. There is probably another pile of golf balls hidden somewhere, far from this area. Maybe we should keep on exploring, because I really don't think it is in here. You know, children play racing games, but adults invest thousands in sim racing setups or buying the miniatures, right? Like the, I don't know, the freaking uh, racing miniature cars, the electric cars. Could you say that drones are adults' modern kites? Because today adults also want to play with drones a lot, right? Maybe drones are the evolution of kites. And then children play with trains. I remember never having the train sets, but I remember playing with my friends' train sets, yes. But adults create models of railways, yeah. But speaking of sim racing setups, I I have this, I don't know, this curiosity towards Euro Truck Simulator. Have ever tried it? I think it is such a vibey game. At least when I use it to watch people playing it, I could see people having so much fun and being very immersed into their trips in Euro Truck Simulator. I'm not sure if I would be able to drive that game very well because, first of all, I don't drive in real life, so I won't have like the experience. Plus, I'm not the best at racing games. I'm pretty sure you're better than me thanks to your rally games. But it is a game that I sympathize with because of how chill it used to be for me to watch people play in Euro Truck Simulator. I would say drones are the evolution of RC models. Oh, the remote control models, yeah. Or more likely bringing it to the larger audience. It is a mix of people that want to make like crazy pictures from the sky, right? Or like record videos and clips from the sky with enthusiasts of remote controller vehicles in general, like the cars, the trains, or I don't know, even like a plane, right? I'm not sure how much you are aware, but there is very little common between racing and regular driving. It's because when you were saying that people normally buy those racing setups, I have seen people buying the freaking wheels and stuff, right? For them to play Euro Truck Simulator, for example, even brakes and things. So yeah, I can understand that it's very different than racing as well, like high speed racing. But it's like I'm a zero at both of them, pretty much at both universes. Do you own by any chance any of those sim racing setups? Since you are a big fan of the rally games, let's keep on going right. And then in case I can't find this pile of golf balls, we return here later. So just to remember, we are looking for the soccer ball. Yeah, it's pretty much the soccer ball and the black golf ball. We have some cards in here with lots of balls. Could the black golf ball be here next to many of these balls? Let's take the buckets out of the sand piles. Who the hell is crying right now? It's such a loud cry. Then we have the kites. Oh, you did get? I just got a steering wheel and load cell pedals for better control. Have you tried Euro Truck Simulator that I was saying? Also, we got a body here. My only experience of like real life driving was this one day that my friends brought me to a go-kart, and I actually gotta admit it was more fun than what I thought. But definitely I was scared of like crashing and stuff, and I ended up at last place as expected. But it was more fun than what I expected. Yeah, but it was my only time driving something. I never really wanted to drive, even though as a kid I used to have lots of mini cars, miniature cars. None of them were remote control cars, but like just the figures, right? Like Hot Wheels and stuff. and I used to love playing with them. But I don't know, I grew older, and then I always saw cars as something more negative and dangerous as well, especially dangerous. So since then I prefer to be a passenger. It was maybe 40, wait, $400 altogether. Man, you really invested a lot into that. And have you tested already? Was it worth? Definitely, right? But what I mean to say is that when I learned, or what I learned in sim racing does not translate to Euro Truck. Maybe Euro Truck is more accessible too because it is more popular, right? Because in racing you need to somewhat feel the grip of wheels. Feel the grip of wheels? Like, do you mean the precision? Like every tiny movement counts? Is that what you mean? And in Euro Truck, all you really need to pay attention is driving according to the driving code, like following the speed, right? And maybe to slow down a bit in corners. Yeah, because of your truck size too, right? So you need to be aware of the size of the truck. Otherwise, you're going to crash somewhere. We are getting to the ocean again. No, I have already explored the ocean. Then this is one of the folks we had to find. He's Gasper, this guy. I don't see anything about a soccer ball. But you know what? I have an idea. You can't play soccer without a ball, but this soccer ball was destined to get stuck up there. I know where it is. Hi, cool. What's up, man? How's it going? I think I know where the soccer ball is. The soccer ball is in a coconut tree because it is stuck up there, faking it as a coconut. So if we check the coconut trees, we'll find the soccer ball. It is not a coconut. There it is! Oh my god, I'm sorry for that. I just hit him, right? We scored the goal though. This goalkeeper was not expecting the ball to come from there. And also it makes sense, it was in the soccer game in here, so somebody kicked the ball in the coconut tree. Yeah, there we go. And then finally we need to find the black golf ball. In a pile of white golf balls? I don't know where that could be at. As I checked the rest of like... Oh, by the way, have you guys ever tried doing this? Um, I think this is called the slack line, right? Have you ever tried slacklining? I remember sometimes at the beach here there are crazy like beach sports festivals, and the slackline competition is wild. Like people do acrobacies or they're like acrobats. They do stunts, right? They do crazy stunts in a freaking slackline without falling from it. They kind of jump high and then they do like crazy twists in the air and stuff. It's wild. They feel like acrobats. But I don't remember trying it. Never mind, I did try this. No, I did try this once, but it's been a long time ago. And I don't remember it being too bad, like regarding my balance. But at the same time, I also don't remember doing anything that crazy on it, right? I was pretty much just trying to cross it from one side to the other side. And you know something else that I never understood how it became popular in Brazil? I wonder if it is any popular in other countries. Is stand-up paddle. Do you guys know stand-up paddle? I don't understand why is that a thing. It's pretty much people standing on a surfing board with a paddle. What is the fun in that? Like, what is the challenge? Normally they are only like standing still, they are not even moving that much. I don't understand the point of that, to be honest. I'm sorry if somebody here likes stand-up paddle. I simply don't get it. Like, it's people training their balance, maybe? I don't know, but it never looked any fun to me. And there are like people that take classes on that. There are people that spend a lot of money to like be able to hire the surfboard and the pedal to do it. When I'm like, what is the point of that? Like, what's fun about that? Sport racing cars often have a lower ratio when it comes to power steering. Lower ratio. You mean on the precision, right? Not really ratio, I don't know the proper English word, that's okay. What I mean is that the help you get from the system is lower versus the road cars. Yeah, because of um, how hard everything is, right? Like you need to really steer the wheel a lot for the car to be able to make the turn. I remember seeing some racing competitions on TV where the freaking wheel it goes like almost I don't know 180 degrees or something. It goes like a lot. It turns a lot for them to be able to do like a minor turn or stuff. It feels like the cars are more stuck to their mechanics and aerodynamics, isn't it? And when you turn, you can actually feel when the front wheels lose grip. They lose grip because it gets slightly easier to turn the wheel. Yeah, if the wheels are up and the car does not react to your input, and often you want to drive or turn just on the limit of the tires, so you don't also lose speed, right? But on the other hand, in traffic, you focus on driving in accordance to the highway code, and the true difficulty comes from having to pay attention to signs, rules, and the people around you. That's actually why I don't ride bicycles in the city, because I don't think I can pay attention to so many things. But then, which games have you been trying your new setup, right, for racing? Do you have Forza? Do you have Gran Turismo? Or have you been playing the rally games? Maybe some retro ones? Is there one rally game that's the best one, Hori? Like maybe a modern rally game? I want to play at some point Top Gear Rally for the Nintendo 64 because I grew up playing SNS and Top Gear is one of my favorite racing games for the SNS and it's also very popular in Brazil. And I know there are other Top Gear games for other consoles, but I never really tried playing them that much. And I know there is one rally game for the Nintendo 64 that's from the Top Gear franchise. That's Top Gear Rally. I do remember trying it one time or like a very few times in the rental store, in the gaming rental store, because I used to go there in the weekends. I paid some money to them to be able to play Nintendo 64 for like the afternoon, you know, for some hours in my afternoon. And then I could be swapping the games as I wished. And then sometimes I tried playing Top Gear Rally there, but I never really tried like beating the game or, you know, investing myself into it. So hopefully when I'm bringing some more racing games here, I do still have this plan of playing lots of them. Then I can try Top Gear Rally and maybe another one that I'm not sure about. So Hori likes to play Richard Burns Rally. I haven't heard of that one. Dirt 2, I heard of that one. Assetto Corsa, I also heard of that. R Factor, it's new to me, but you don't like it because the settings are hard to get right sometimes. You recommend Richard Burns Rally because it's an abandonware, so it's free. I see. And is it like first person? It gotta be right, first person view. Would you compare its graphics to which console? I'm assuming it's not like for a console. It's like PS2 generation, maybe PS2, PS2. Okay, so now I have a good idea of how's the game. It's hard, I imagine, right? I would need to play it with either my controller or my keyboard and mouse. Do you think it's doable? I have this plan as well of getting eventually an Xbox controller because there is this one website that I participate that they give me surveys, online surveys, and then by answering those surveys they give me points and then I can exchange those points into rewards, and I'm kind of trying to grab enough points to get the Xbox controller from that website. Out of the rewards they have in there, it's the one that sounds the most useful to me because, like, not every game on Steam, for example, identifies my controller. But I believe that if I could have an Xbox controller, more games on Steam would be available for me to play by using a controller. So that's my plan. I want to get that Xbox controller so I can have more games to play with it. But yeah, where could be the... Wait, those are coins, right? Yeah, those are not the balls they were saying. A big pile of white balls. I have looked around everywhere, but I did see nothing. A slight bump might destroy your engine? Oh no. I see, so it's very punishing in case you don't know how to drive very well. There are people who actually play it competitively with a keyboard, but it's challenging. It's a matter of practicing, right? I can understand, yeah. Mm, I have no idea. Let's look for like the big picture. A place with lots of white balls? Could the pile of white golf balls get off of the black golf balls? So they are really talking about golf balls. It's not like a different type of ball, right? Hmm. So rally cars are actually similar to road cars in terms of power steering because they don't look like the racing cars we are used to see, right? They are even looking like some normal cars. I can see that, yeah. It's just that they normally go into rough terrains, into like a mountain or something like that, isn't it? Grassy lands. At least that's the impression I have from rally cars. Not sure if you ever rode a bike in rain or on dry sand. Probably not. No, probably not. I only remember riding bikes in the city, right? But you can feel how much you can turn the bars. It's going to have like it's going to be harder for you to turn them, I believe, before you fail. Uh, does that game allow you to buy some upgrades for your car that maybe could help you to not like destroy your engine that easily? Because some of these racing games they allow you to buy upgrades, right? And those upgrades could be a way to like help you out in case you're still like practicing or like you don't know how to be that precise in avoiding the obstacles. Unfortunately, no. So just get good, right, Hori? I can see myself suffering with that game. Those are not white balls, but there are lots of stones in here. Mm, maybe if there were a set of white golf balls next to these stones, you know? I mean, there are definitely lots of rocks like that. But never mind, I still cannot see them. This is what I was telling you earlier, that sometimes there is one or another puzzle that feels confusing and then we get stuck, you know? A pile of white balls. And they were saying golf balls. I wonder if they want me to keep on playing golf, but I'm thinking it's not that. I think we talked about it already, but the more arcade rallies that are good to be played, or they are good to be played with keyboard and you enjoyed, probably because of limitation, right? They didn't have good I don't know, racing setups with like steering wheels and things back in the day. Like M1 Rally Championship 1999 and Extreme Rally, not sure I got the title right. Expand Rally Extreme as well. I haven't heard of those. But those are for what? PS1 maybe? Have you ever ridden a kart in real life, Hori? Have you tried going to a go-kart? Yes, one. Oh my god. Hi, Meowster. What's up, man? How's it going? I don't even need to see who is sending the alert anymore, right? When it's the Nani, thank you so much, man, for the resub as well. When it's the Nani, I know it's him. I was mid scared. Yeah, mid scared because I was here focused on looking for the hidden folks and then trying to find a pile of golf balls. But the volume is also not too loud, not too low. But I was mid scared, yeah. What's up, man? Hoping you're having a good night. I am. It was a little bit kind of like an okayish weekend because of the weather. It's been cloudy, windy, a little bit rainy in the previous days as well. And then today I was hoping that they could have closed the road by the beach for me to go for a walk. The road was not closed unfortunately, so I had to like go to a different place. It's okay, but I was really hoping to like go to this one area of the beach. Maybe next weekend, right? If the weather gets better. But yeah, it was just a normal day, like nothing that crazy thanks to the weather, pretty much. But I still went out, I walked, I played some Pokemon Go, I listened to some music now that I got my earbuds again. Actually, I had them, but I didn't know they were working, so thankfully, when I was recycling some of my electronics this week, I tested them out and then they were working, so I don't need to buy new ones. But yeah, and then that was my afternoon. Not too crazy, but it was okayish. And then I returned home, watched a little bit of YouTube, and here we are playing this Where is Waldo kind of like game. Well, how about you, man? I think it's been some time since we last talked. I believe last time we were talking it was Halloween, right? How were your Halloween parties? Yeah, at work we had karting as team bonding event. Did you win? Did your team win? Personally, I loved it. Yes, I did have more fun than what I was expecting. It wasn't too bad. I was very scared of like getting out of control, right? Because I never rode anything. Um, It was my first time on wheels. Wait, there is a pile of white balls right here. Let's go! Yes! We did it! There we go. Thank you, B, also for your luck, right? You brought us the luck. You see, all I had to have was the Nani wake up. Like, Nani, and then I wake up and then I start seeing everything with my laser eyes. There we go, we got it, Hori. Nice! We can move on to the next level. Sounds like a good weekend to me. Yeah, it was just cozy. I was kind of more excited to actually go to that section of the beach that I told you, but hopefully next weekend, right? Next weekend, maybe I can walk there. It's so good when the road is closed because you see a lot of people doing their activities in the road. People are riding their bikes. People are riding rollerblades and then skating. People are also sitting down on the rocks to see the sunset. So I didn't have that much of that today, but I went to the museum. The museum is by the ocean as well. It's by the beach, right? But in there, I decided to focus more on my music, so I kind of laid back on the bench, and then I stared at the sky, the cloudy sky, and listened to some of my music. I kind of also wish that the sun was a little bit more out, so I could get my vitamin D, but I don't know. I need to see when the weather is going to revert again so I can get more vitamin D right from it. It's been like many days in a row without sun or without the sun, so I'm kind of worried about my vitamin D as well. But I can't complain fully because it's getting to the summertime in Brazil, and summertime in Rio in particular normally is very, very hot. So I'm actually very surprised I'm not suffering under the scorching sun already. So I should not complain that much. It's just that I'm worried about my vitamin D. We went camping this weekend. Nice. It started to get cooler there. Yeah, because you guys are entering winter soon, right? Hori as well, isn't it, Hori? You are also going to get winter there? Halloween was fun. There we go. I can also say, Meowser, that Halloween was fun to me too. I should not admit this that easily, right? But I did have fun by playing those horror games, or at least a little bit horrorish games that we played during Halloween here. Yeah, I enjoyed that more than what I was expecting. That is true. Like maybe all I had to have was the courage to start them. So next year, I already want to play more of The Walking Dead. I want to play the next game of Creepy Tale as well, and possibly Parasite Eve or Little Nightmares 1. Something around those lines. And also, by the way, this week, and I think it's still going on as well, I post that on Discord. Steam is giving away a indie horror-ish game, and then I was kind of looking its pictures, its reviews and stuff, and also the person that told me about the game kind of said it looked like a somewhat fine game, for free and everything. So I was even like, could I play this game in the future? I'm leaving it in there, but who knows? Maybe. It sounds a little bit more scary than Creepy Tale, for example, but from the looks of it, I maybe could take it. I hope. And I wish. But yeah, there is also this other game that they are giving away right now on Steam that I'm like, who knows? I can think about this. So little by little, we might be entering a little bit of the horror world, but definitely don't expect me to go into very massive horror shit, right? Because then I will lose it. Wait, Hori is leaving? Wait a minute. What? Did you subscribe, Hori? You got the badge in there? But thank you so much, man. You gotta go. It's getting late. Yes, of course, right? But it's spring and summer in southern hemisphere. Yes, yes, it's spring right now, and soon enough we're going to get summertime in here. But get some good rest, man. I also hope I was talking about the horror games, but I also hope I can get you more racing games, so you can give me some great advices in how to play them, right? But take care, man. Get some good rest, and then I'll talk to you next time. But then it's already getting to some chilly weather for you guys in there. It's also in here, so I wonder what's going on in the world. But then let's head to the next level, everyone. Let's go to the expedition. Hike to the sailboat. Okay, is this a big level? It is an island. It's not too big. It's... Wait, oh, okay, it is an adventure level. I got it now. They want me to help the folk to make their way to the sailboat. So maybe they can leave the island. You know what this is reminding me of a little bit? Roller Coaster Tycoon 3. Because Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 has some island-like levels. I mean, the first one also has them, right? But I don't know, there is something about the coconut and palm trees in here that are really reminding me how those levels look in Roller Coaster Tycoon 3. So that's the folk we need to help. It has a pile of sand in here or stone. I can move it, right? Yeah, there we go. So this is going to be easy. These levels are like not a big deal as we don't need to find stuff. It's just puzzle solving. Oh, it's because they are eggs of turtles. So we need to hatch them all. There are cities here in Brazil that they really preserve like sea turtles like this. And then he's going for a dive. You need to swim next, right? You are not swimming? Oh, there you go. He's swimming now. Maybe I was getting rid of some dangerous animals. I think those were mantas. I'm not sure. Then we have some wild gorillas in here. How can I distract them? By using bananas? It gotta be the bananas, right? But how many bananas do they need? But speaking of sea turtles and everything, I'm kinda sad that I was not born in November because I was reading the news and everybody that was born in November can visit the aquarium of Rio for free because it is their month of anniversary. So I still need to go there one day, but yeah, as I was born in February, I don't have the free tickets for the aquarium, right? Wait, I still don't understand. It gotta be the bananas, but... Oh, never mind, I just need to click on them. I think I was overthinking this. Oh yeah, Meow Sir. Are you still there, man? I finally watched the Demon Slayer movie. After I saw the news that... oh, I need this boat, right? After I saw the news that they probably would be delaying the streaming release of the movie, I went pirate rip. But I finally watched it and I did like it, but I do understand what people said regarding the final part of it, that they were going for flashbacks. Yeah. Overall, the flashbacks were not like something that I hated for most part of the movie, but the last flashback was a bit too long and also kind of at bad timing in my opinion. So the last one did bother me, but the movie was great. Yeah, I did enjoy it a lot. The animation was fantastic as always. Then I was surprised on how complex the, let's say, the good slayers, right? The good characters, they were organized to like explore that place. They were very prepared to explore that place, even though it has so many traps and it's hard to navigate and stuff. I was very surprised by people outside of the Infinity Castle being able to help them that were inside of it. Maybe the other thing I also didn't like that much was the Zenitsu thing, like his fight. I was expecting it to have like more intensity or something, but I like the conclusion. It was a creative way to give that character um, um, a development, right? Like a development story. But I was expecting more from the fight. I thought the fight was more simple than what I thought. Wait a minute, it's this now? Yeah, there we go. And then this is the sailboat, isn't it? But I'm happy that I could check the movie, and hopefully, even though the news said that the movie would take some time to get to the streaming services, I hope they can do it faster, because then I would be able to rewatch it, yeah, with better quality even. And then we need to get rid of the obstacles. Is this something that crashed? Or is it just water trash? It is water trash, I think. Hey Piero, how's it going? I'm doing alright. Welcome to more Hidden Folks. I was able to finish the first complex and long beach level that we stopped it yesterday, and now we are having one of those tiny adventures, right? We need to help this guy to navigate in here. I'm not sure what am I missing now. Oh, it was just the tire? Okay, and then maybe those buoys, right? And I think that's it. He explored the island and he's leaving to the ocean, right? So are you ready, Piero? Because probably next we are going to have another very long and big and large beach puzzle to solve. But how are you doing tonight? The islands, yeah. It's probably going to be complicated. Let's see. Sail there. Wait. Oh my god. Yep. Oh my god. What is this? It's a freaking RPG land, man. Oh my god. Oh, they have a lighthouse. That's so nice. Okay, at least there is a lot of ocean as well. The ocean helps for us to not like look after many things. But Jesus, this is so much to look right. But like the world building is fantastic. The world building here is amazing. You just finished some light amount of work on the video. Let's go. You were only working on details, right? Decided to take a break before cooking and doing the laundry. I need to clean my house. Yeah, but I'm always kind of delaying it, right? I need to clean my house. Sometimes I do some laundry because I have the washing machine for dishes. Not for dishes. What am I saying? For laundry, right? So it's easy to like do it. And also dishes, I have been washing the dishes too, but then I need to do it myself. But my house, I need to clean my house. But I'm always like lazy, low energy, and like postponing it. I need to do it. I feel inspired by your what is the word, commitment, to your commitment to be like doing the housework. I need to be more like that. I was like in the beginning of the year, but I was losing it as the year was passing by. It's the entire world of One Piece in Hidden, folks. It kinda is. Do you want to pick an island for us to start, Piero? I think. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is One Piece. This is pretty much like. Can I remember how it was called? Logtown? Logtown? Yeah, right, Logtown? Where they executed Goldie Roger. This is Logtown. We could start from there actually. Let's start from it, why not? I mean, I lost it already. Where was it? What the hell? I really lost it. I cannot navigate in the Grand Line if I lose things that easily. Oh yeah, I lost it. Oh no, there we go. I found it again. There we go. There we go. There we go. Maybe we start with the lighthouse. The only problem is that I think there are two lighthouses. Which one do you want? Do you want the right one or do you want the left one? I think they are having a race. It's like the lighthouse racing. I love this person using the kites. Yeah. The right one, let's go to the right one then. This one right here. I think it is the ending of the race, right? What do we need to look for? Oh my Jesus. So many things. You got a lot better at keeping on top of housework this year. I did too, but only for the beginning of the year. For the second half of the year, I lost it. You have got to the point where I do some dishes and cooking for family members, not just myself. Maybe we start with the lighthouse. Yeah, I only do that right when my parents are visiting me. Then I need to be cooking more. But sometimes my dad also cooks things that he knows how to cook them better than me, like farofa, cooked manioc as well. Like he does it better than me. Couscous. Do you like couscous, Piero? My dad does a very good couscous. And lime juice as well. His lime juice is much better than my lime juice. I normally cook pasta, rice, pizza, um, omelette. I would say those things and salads in general for when my parents are visiting me. But sure, let's see what we need to look for in this level. Are those socks? Those are socks. Among smoked fish, smoked squid, and smoked urchins, smoked sock is one of the area's most refined delicacies. Interesting. So they are burning a sock maybe on a grill. And then Brett is having trouble dividing his attention between the race and the rum. Go, 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 and a bottle of rum. So Brett is either here or on the other side, right? But I think they are not drinking here. But Brett is about to be next to the race. Okay. The inflatable audience. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? The inflatable audience is ready for some wild water scooter stunts. Are they really saying it is inflatable, people? Oh yeah, if it were just me, maybe I would relax a little. I understand, right? But I need to pressure myself more to be cleaning everything. But my family makes a lot more mess than I prefer, so I don't let it go always clean up. I think I would be the one that makes the most mess in my family. Me and my dad. Yeah. Is there somebody inside of this house? Some binoculars? What about the top of the lighthouse? Only a bird. Well, let's keep on checking the listing here. There is a bird. It's Blackbeak. Blackbeak likes to look around the seagull isle with the least amount of effort. The sun protection cream is indeed very well protected from the sun. Interesting. Vivek gave up digging at exactly the wrong moment. Another person upside down. Toby's dog commanded him to dive up some bones. Oh, they are diving? Kiki is back? It's not the delivering service, but it's the monkey. Kiki the monkey's latest invention, the infinite banana vending machine. Oh, Even if you think you are alone on your own island, there is always a sneaky inflatable horse watching you. That's creepy. Oh, uh, Raphael or something? No, this is a different turtle then. Never mind. But this one is Koopo, just like Koopa from Mario, has been climbing this slippery slope for almost 2 decades. The floating market is an excellent place to go shopping without a wallet. While most boats have an engine or sails, Puck's small watercraft runs on pure magic. To do, write a better clue for this axe on the jungle island. Okay, we need to find an axe. No net can catch me. I'm free. Or maybe not. Yes, I am. Okay, maybe not. Oh, yeah. Oh, no. Yeah, no, yeah. We need to find this tiny crab. I think Piero will like to find this one. The dive was great, and Hayden would love to climb back into his rubber boat, but the jellyfish won't allow it. Need some energy before the water scooter rush? Give in to your Candy Crush. Are they advertising Candy Crush? But then a water scooter and candy? Watch those turtle eggs on that smuggler's docked sailboat before she takes them ashore. In the pirate world of boat fixer Fiza, there is no such thing as total loss. Is this white bread? If if you too want to eat this toast, just poke the one who already ate it. Oh no, they're going to vomit it? Better stay underground, Mrs. Worm. For fish bait like you are on the most dangerous island. Patrick? Of course. Patrick doesn't tolerate other sea stars on his island, even though there are enough rocks. Stop singing, Siren Thelxiopia. Enough men shipwrecked because of your song. Fisherman Fred is taking his boot for a swim. So he's using his boot as a bait? Yo ho ho, and a barrel of rum. When the pirates wrecked their ship, this Russian chest was lost deep in the sands. Osric thought cannon fodder. Cannon fodder was used figuratively. Wait, I can't read this. Osric thought cannon fodder was used figuratively in the job he applied to. What is a cannon fodder? Ninja Seagull. Is this like just like Ninja Kiwi, the company behind the Blues games? Ninja Seagull approaches her target, the unknowing folk peacefully enjoying the view. Oh no, she's going to poop at them. Just a few more silent steps and she will strike. Yeah, this is totally the pooping bird, right? The pirates won't try to steal the crown as it's guarded by the eight-legged kraken. Interesting. Okay, there is a lot to do, of course. Let me drink some water and then we'll start navigating in here. But I'm always Piero saying to me like, tomorrow I'm going to do it, and then I never do it. But I will at least try, right? I'll see how it goes this week. At least, I don't know, maybe cleaning the kitchen, maybe the bathroom. And then little by little I get to the living room that's large, and then also my room. The only thing they mentioned about the race was this woman, right? Or maybe this guy, Brett, that he's having trouble dividing his attention. Well, we have a crab right there, but it's not the one we are looking for. The one we are looking for has a hermit shell, right? Oh, that's Toby. What happened to you, Toby? Toby's dog commanded him to dive up some bones. Oh, he's helping his dog? I see. We can move some boulders in here too. That's a puffer fish, isn't it? But I was saying earlier that I was kind of sad that the weather is still cloudy and stuff because I wanted to get some vitamin D. But at the very least, I can't complain because it did not rain. So if it were raining today, it could have been worse, right? And also, it wasn't too windy. They were telling us here in Rio to be careful about strong winds thanks to a cyclone in the ocean. It was not that serious from what I saw. Which is good, right? Better than having accidents and tragedies happening in the city thanks to strong winds. A diving suit. Couldn't find anything else in this island besides that guy. Let's keep on going south then. Is this shaped like a banana? Is this the banana island? Kiki has invented the infinite banana vending machine. I also didn't see anything in here that was important. There is this boat, a diver, a dangerous island. Wait a minute. We need to find an axe. They have a bone, uh, a, a pebble. Better stay underground. For fish bait like you are on the most dangerous island, but it's not this one. Hmm. And then they have this shipwreck in here. I was remembering the siren, right? Enough men shipwrecked because of her song. But there is only one shipwreck here. Although this is the island of man. Oh yeah, the siren gotta be here. Like, all of them are men, right? But I also think we would be able to listen to the siren song. What about this? There is totally something about this formation. If this were a Zelda game, there could have been a dungeon right there. Definitely. Oh, a tentacle. It's the Kraken. We gotta find all of his 8 legs. Am I playing that one game that I'm not sure how it's called in English, but okay, I want to learn it though. How is it called in English? It is better if I have the name than trying to explain it. It's the one game that you need to like sink some ships. Naval battle, maybe? No, battleship. Yeah, it's like battleship. But it's battleship with the Kraken tentacles. We got 4 of them. He's probably going to show up right there, right? 5 now. 6, 7, 8. Cracker? There he is. What do I need from him? The crown. Let's go back to this island. Some shells, some rocks. I need to find a star, right? I need to find Patrick. But that looks like Patrick. What could I be looking for in here? In the pirate world of both Fixer Fiza, there is no such thing as total loss. Maybe this character could be here, but also this guy. Maybe all of these shipwrecks were not caused by the mermaid or the siren, but actually the kraken, right? That's why we didn't see the siren here. Sunglasses. An anchor. The cannonballs. Wait, what? There is somebody under that. Oh, it's this guy. It's Oris. Wait, Osric. There we go. He was pretty much executed by these pirates. We need to find the star, Mrs. Worm, the candy, the chest, right? When the pirates wrecked their ship, this Russian chest was lost deep in the sands. We need to find Ninja Seagull, but also the Black Beak Gull, right? And the sun protection cream under the shelter, the socks that are probably in a fire or something, like a bonfire. Oh, that's the... Where is she? That's she, right? Fiza? This level has so much going on that I think that the game is lagging a bit. Like the frame rate. Oh, a chest? It's empty. The reward is the chest itself. I think that's a piece of meat, right? Mm. Oh, that's the drunk pirate. He was inside of the drink barrels. It makes sense. There is a drink store right here. I just felt like I found him before and then I tried clicking on him but nothing happened. Thank goodness I returned here then. I think there is an island in Final Fantasy VII that this is remind me of. It's an island full of wooden houses like these, you know. Just doing some stretching because my shoulder is kinda bad. But overall, I think we checked everything in this island. We found 2 answers plus the Kraken. Hmm. Oh yeah, 3 answers if you consider Osric. Let's keep on going then. This one island has lots of bananas. Wait, is this Patrick? No, it's the mermaid.
Ah.
Wait, where else can we go? Let's go down. Nothing here. Wait, that's a real treasure. Imagine you open the chest and then it says, ta-da! You are still sad though? It's because we're isolated, right? Without hopes of leaving this place. Money cannot buy your trip to home. If you are in a desolated island, right? Danger? Wait? That's the Russian chest, right? Oh my god, it's because of the freaking Russian dolls. Oh Jesus. The mamushkas? That's because of the mamushkas, right? Yeah, because I was wondering why were they calling the chest Russian? Like, why so specific? That's why. I like the distant sound of the wind. They said something that was buried under the under the sand, right? What was it again? Something about the inflatable objects as well. But there was something that was buried. What was it? Mm, it's Miss Worm. Yeah, she's underground. Enough rocks. Lots of rocks in Patrick. Hmm. Wait a minute. This is where Mrs. Worm will be, right? She's in here. This is the most dangerous island for her. Oh no, it's the toast. If you two want to eat this toast, just poke the one who already ate it. Oh, okay, the birds then. But also, this looks dangerous enough for Mrs. Worm to be here, right? Although they're talking about fish bait. Never mind, maybe it is a fisherman island? This is more like the Birds Island. And we made it to the other lighthouse. Hello? There was something about... Where is it? Rubber boat. But the jellyfish won't allow it. Yeah, this is what I was looking for. While most boats have an engine or sails, Puck's small watercraft runs on pure magic. Magic? It's probably in the race then. There he is. It's a magic carpet? It is, I think, a magic carpet, right? What about the person drinking? Oh my god, the freaking sand leaving the boat. There is somebody drinking during the racing here. Let me zoom out a little bit. They are drinking in here. So we are looking for... Brett, right? Right there. Gotcha. Zooming out again to see if I'm missing something about the race. Let me check these items right here. We're missing the sock, the upside down inflatable... inflatable audience. It could be audience to the race, but also maybe it is for something else I haven't been yet. Let's suppose it is for something else. Let me continue in here. There is a sunscreen. Vivek gave up digging at exactly the wrong moment. Kiki. The floating market DX. The crab that's trying to avoid being captured. Candy Crush. The water scooter rush. Hmm. This is back to the beginning, yeah. So with that, I think we checked... Wait, never mind. This is a turtle island. Oh yeah, something about the eggs, right? I wanted to cough. Yeah, Kupo has been climbing this slippery slope for almost 2 decades, but there was somebody talking about the turtle eggs. I need to remember who was it. Hatch those turtle eggs on that smuggler's docked sailboat before she takes them ashore. Okay, so a smuggler. Where is she? Smuggler. I do not see anyone. Oh my god, that's a real shark. I will hatch them all, even though I don't see the smuggler. And this is Kupo.
Bling.
I hatched all of the eggs, but I did not see the smuggler. Is the smuggler elsewhere? Maybe. And then this was the island for Kupo. That just sounds like Mog, right? Kupo! Nothing here. Then this is back to the siren, right? Yeah. What is in there? A jellyfish. And then this is back to the lighthouse, right? Wait, it is an island full of rocks. Maybe Patrick is in here? Patrick doesn't tolerate other sea stars on his island, so... Or even though there are enough rocks. Patrick? There he is.
Bling.
Oh my god, they have a pineapple next to Patrick. And of course he's under a rock like this. It's his house in the show, right? This is just like SpongeBob. This is fantastic. Man, understanding these references, it's so good. It's only missing a snail for Gary and a squid. Or a squirrel as well. Or Mr. Krabs. But this is very good. And then we are having the race. I think I found all I had to find regarding it. Let's see what's after the race. Like up here. A person looking for treasure. It's Vivek.
Bling.
Are they tired of searching for treasure? Yeah, gave up. Wait, gave up digging at exactly the wrong moment? Because you were about to find the treasure? Is that what's happening? It was. Oh no, rip the treasure. I'm sorry, Vivek. You'll never know what's there unless you dive and rescue the treasure. Then we got to the jet ski place. There was somebody saying jellyfish was blocking their jet ski. The candy. Oh, it is the right candy. Need some energy before the water scooter rush? Give in to your candy crush. But there is also the jellyfish guy, right? Which was... Wait. This guy. Oh no, never mind. He's looking for a rubber boat. It is not the jet skis. Hmm. They are doing some swimming right here. But I'm not necessarily thinking that's a hint to one of the items. Then we made it to the sandbank. There was the sunscreen that was under the shelter, right? It could be here. People need to use sunscreen, so the sunscreen might be close to people. And then under one of those umbrellas. Or under uh, the tapestry or something. I'm not sure how to call this. The mats, the mats. Called it. This one had like 4 mats on top of it, so it was sus. What about the smoked sock? Or even the seagulls that want to like poop on people? Hmm. So this is like a resort. Snorkels. I think snorkels are so uncomfortable. Man, my shoulder. Oh, that's the bird. The way it approached the woman was like ready to attack, right? Is it for a big? I mean, for a packing attack? Or I was thinking they were going to poop at her, right? Oh no, it's just to scare them. It's the ninja seagull, okay. This was better than what I thought. I would rather swim than like get pooped. Okay, so what's next? A pineapple. We are still missing the fisherman, the Mrs. Worm, smuggler, and the turtle eggs, the hermit crab, the axe, the floating market, inflatable horse. There were inflatable crocs here, or maybe yeah, all of them are inflatable, but this one. And also the black beak seagull and Kiki. Kiki and her infinite banana vending machine. Let me check the swimming area a little bit too. Anything interesting in here? I think not. Wait, Kiki? Kiki is right here. So is this the infinite banana vending machine? It is. That's still not the hermit crab. What about this island right here? I'm back to the village, right? What am I missing next? I still have more to the right, isn't it? Yeah, what about this right here? Oh, the crab must be here. Yeah. What is the hint about the crab? That he's escaping the traps, right? There he is. Right at the first trap. So I'm still missing Mrs. Worm, the fisherman, the X. Finding the X will be hard. Mm. Well, there are fishermen in here. I think it is this guy. It's not him. Fisherman's Fred is taking his boot for a swim. No, the hat is different. It is this one. Aren't you the one? Like, the hat is the same. There he is. He's just like the other guy though, this guy. Yeah, I'm now thinking the X is going to be the hardest to find because it's so vague. With a better clue for this X on the Jungle Island. Or actually, write a better clue. On the Jungle Island, though. Okay, we have a hint. Isn't that... No, it's not the black beak seagull. I wonder if this map could help us, you know, with like some answers. Like to look around the Seagull Island with the least amount of effort. Never mind, so he's down there, isn't he? I just skipped him. He's here, but he's at a tall place. Is he not? Is he in the trees? He's not. Okay, this is weird. This should have been the Seagull Island in my opinion. But sure, I'll see if there is another island that fits that description more than this. I don't think so, but sure. Hmm. This is Patrick. Oh, wait a minute. Lots of inflatables in here. So maybe this is where we can find this sneaky inflatable horse. Even if you think you are alone on your own island, there is always a sneaky inflatable horse watching you. Is it this? No. Maybe we need to be in the island. But this also sounds important because of the inflatable audience is ready for some wild water scooter stunts. So I think it's this guy. Can you do a stunt? He can. And the inflatable audience are these. Got it. But I need to find an island that has just this inflatable horse. The swimming grounds. Then the jungle. The X could be in the jungle, right? On the jungle island. It's in here. Yeah, the X is somewhere here. Maybe under a rock. Welcome back, Piero. Pasta salad. That sounds amazing. How have you made it tonight? Pasta, I'm guessing tomatoes, maybe olive oil, oregano, something like that. Maybe cheese. We are here trying to find the items in those snow. Wait, not snow. One Piece islands, right? We are only missing a couple ones. We are missing the X. That they are saying that it could be on the Jungle Island. I believe this is it. This is the Jungle Island. We are missing Miss Worm. That's probably in the Fisherman Island, I think. Yes, I should return there to see if I can find her. We are missing Hayden, that loves to climb back into his rubber boat, but the jellyfish is not allowing him to do it. We are missing the smuggler that wants to get some turtle eggs, so we need to hatch the eggs before he can steal them. We are also missing this owner of the floating market as well. And speaking of inflatable things, we need to find the inflatable horse that is watching somebody in a desolated island. Also, Blackbeak that's looking around the Seagull Isle. I kind of went there, but I did not find him. So I'm thinking if there is another seagull-like island elsewhere. This time olive oil we ran out of veggies, so you had to use cauliflower. I'm not a big fan of cauliflower though. Yeah, and the beans, that is true. So beans, pasta, and cauliflower. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of cauliflower, unfortunately. But I like the collard greens. Yeah, collard greens I like, but cauliflower, I'm not a fan. And then the smoked sock that I'm thinking somebody's doing a barbecue somewhere and they are kind of grilling the sock or something. But in this island, the jungle, I was trying to find the X right now. As they were saying, it is in the jungle island, right? In here we found Kiki the monkey, of course. But possibly there is also an X in here. You bought the cauliflower to puree or to puree it into a sauce. I never tried something like that. It is a very delicious, but I never got around to it. So this was like your first time trying it? Or never mind, you never did it as a sauce? You just decided to mix it with the pasta salad? I never heard of like a cauliflower puree or sauce. I wonder if I would like it, but maybe if you mix it with other veggies, then the taste could be more diverse, right? Wait. No, there is nothing there. Could it be on the water? The X could be on the water, maybe? But I don't see any ripples that... wait. No, not there. I don't know. Is it not in here? I can't interact with the sandbanks. I don't think the monkeys are holding the X, right? So... unless this is really not the right aisle. It's just that when they say the jungle aisle, this is the aisle that comes to my mind. Oh, you have made it before? You got the recipe from YouTube. It is very heavily seasoned puree, so you think I would like it? Yeah, if it is mixed with other things, I would probably like it. Yeah, doesn't taste like anything like cauliflower. I remember the other day you did your pasta salad with mayo, right? Maybe this sauce you were talking about could resemble mayo, like a vegetable mayo or something. Here in Brazil, it is very common for them to kind of give you. I'm not sure how is this in English, but it is like a spicy garlic and green-looking mayo. You know, they kind of season the mayo with something green and also something like garlic-like, so it gets a little bit spicy as well. Yeah, there is this one. Um, it's kind of like a baked goods shop, but like for savory baked goods. It's like I'm not sure how to describe this, but it's like a ham and cheese. Uh, the best thing it looks closer to is a cow zone, but it's not really a cow zone. I will show you a picture. But this place that is very popular here in my city, they normally sell those cow zone looking like dishes with this one seasoned mayo. That's like with garlic and something that makes it green, right? Some crazy spices. I'm not sure which spices they use though. But here in Brazil, we have a lot of this right here. Yeah, this right here. Do you know that? It looks like a calzone, but it's not the same thing because it's not like the dough of a pizza. But it's a very delicious ham and cheese baked good. You can find this as a snack everywhere here in my city, like in bakeries. There are even bakeries that only sell those. You can find a pizza flavored one with like sausage as well instead of ham and cheese. There are chicken options, sweet options as well with chocolate. It looks like a hot pocket, but a hot pocket is more like a burger, isn't it? Yeah, but these are very good. And then normally they come with this mayo. Other pictures of it. They are very, very popular. One day I will buy them again to show it to you. Yeah, look at them. I'll see if I buy them this week. And then I save one of them for the stream, right? Because next to my Pilates, they have one of those stores. And then sometimes I buy it in there. Let me look what they use on the mayo that I was talking about. Yeah, I'm talking about this greenish mayo. Wait, where is the picture? Actually, there is an industrialized version by Heinz as well, or Hellmann's. But it's basically this mayo right here, that's super green. Do you know it? So they use milk, garlic, like I figured, some oil, and this one is spice that I'm not sure how it's called in English. Let me Google it. How is this in English? Oh, it's parsley. But it can also be called coriander and spring onion. Oh, never mind. Coriander is cilantro, isn't it? And green onion is okay. Yeah. It's parsley. Yeah, parsley. There we go. It's a parsley mayo. You don't know that, but it looks good. I love making flavored sauces, all kinds. Have you ever heard of this one then? Maybe not, but I think you should try it. It is basically a parsley garlic mayo. Yeah. It goes very well with the snack I showed you, the ham and cheese calzone like snack, right? So every time I go to this place, they give you a little bit of mayo for you to spread on it. It is very good because it's kind of spicy, you know. I will come back to this island later. Maybe this is not the jungle island. I'm not sure. Let me finish checking all of the islands. I'm still missing some, I believe. For example, I haven't checked this. Oh wait, maybe there we go. There he is. Wait, that's not him? So this is him. Blackbeak, yeah. But that gull right there also has a black beak. But he's kind of making noises, right? Because when they all make noise, they do get a black beak. That's true. But it's this one then. He likes to look around the seagull aisle with the least amount of effort. So this is the seagull aisle. We need to find a fisherman, by the way. Oh no, I found him already. Never mind. We are missing Miss Worm, the smuggler, and the turtlefish, or maybe we should say the turtle eggs, the eggs, the floating market, the inflatable horse, and the sock. Oh, you do have some dried parsley. Maybe it isn't as good, but next time I make a mayo sauce, I will add it. Try also like adding garlic, right? Yeah, garlic and parsley. Yeah, I believe for the recipe, you should have the fresh parsley. Yeah. I normally use dried parsley in rice when I cook rice. Have you ever tried shredding a carrot and adding it to your rice? I also think it's very good. My mom normally makes rice like that, or she cooks rice like that with shredded carrot, and I also like to eat carrot and rice like that. Man, this level is lagging though. Oh, that was the hermit crab that we had to look for. So I have checked this already. Where haven't I been? This is the fisherman camp. I never realized how many were there. We need to check them more, right? They have some other things in here, like the digging sites. But I can't wait for us to finish this level because it is lagging. Like the frame rate is not good. Maybe Miss Worm will be here because they could be using her as fish bait. So Miss Worm is buried somewhere, right? Better stay underground, Miss Worm. And this is her most dangerous island because it's full of fishermen. I know it's bad, but I try to avoid fresh ingredients. Is it because of the how are they called, the fertilizers and stuff? And then you opt for canned or frozen, so I don't have to plan as carefully. Oh, maybe because they could go bad, right? They could go bad soon if you don't use them. Maybe that's why as well. Speaking of which, today I did open a can of corn. So I ate the canned corn in my lunch. And I also opened the peaches that I was telling you the other day. And then I have, according to the can, 3 days to finish the peaches. Also the pesticides, yeah. Anywhere for us to dig in here, Piero? Do you see anything? Unless she is already into somebody's hook. Which is which is what I'm starting to think of. They also have this map that's very sus. I'm wondering if it is like hinting us onto something. The inflatable horse, they have an inflatable audience at the center of the ocean, but we found other people already. Let me go there. Only now I noticed this crab sign right here. I think you were the one that placed it in here. But we cannot fish more crabs? We can't. Yeah, right? Oh, this one got a clam with like a pearl. There is also something else I need to show you because we did not see that. But I'm looking the inflatables. They were... down here? Yeah, near the jet skis. There we go. There they are. Yeah, we have this guy that's like making stunts on his jet ski for an inflatable crowd. But none of those inflatables, none of them is the one that we are looking for, because the one we are looking for is in an island. Yeah, let me also show you the other thing that I thought it was very good. It was... let me zoom out. Right here. Do you see it? And to make it even better, he was hiding under the rock. And then I noticed the pineapple after him. It can't be better than this, right? I love the reference of this game, seriously, it's so good. And they do it like in a way that it matches the levels, so it's very good. This is the best, isn't it? I think this is the sponge now that I'm thinking about it. I didn't notice this like rectangle thing. Maybe this is SpongeBob, right? I only noticed the pineapple first, but now I'm seeing this too right here. They could have a crab in here too, Mr. Krabs, but I think this is enough for us to get the reference. Okay, let's go back there because I think Miss Worm must be there. And also, I'm believing I kinda checked everywhere, or is still more for me to find? There are some swimmers in here. And then there are some fishermen up there too, but that's it, right? Yeah, and then down here... wait. Oh, it's the race? But I haven't checked this island, I think. They have lots of stones. This is pretty much the docks. Wait, there we go. This is the turtle eggs. You are not stealing them. And this is the bandit? Who is the bandit? Hayden. No, it's not him. It's this guy, the smuggler. I think we got all of the... There he is! You are not stealing the turtle eggs. But what about the floating market? Have you seen the floating market? Because this woman is shopping at the floating market. I don't think I have seen a floating market. I saw floating areas, but I don't remember a market. Oh, oh no, this is for the race, right? Floating market. Floating market, the inflatable horse, the X, then this guy as well, that's like wanting to get into the rubber boat, but there are jellyfish. We have some rubber boats in here. Maybe he could be here. Yeah, he's probably here. Jellyfish. Oh, here's the market. That's the floating market. And that's her, right? Never mind, it's a thief. That's why the thief went there without a wallet, because he wants the other people's wallets. Is this the inflatable horse? It's not. Yeah, there we go. So I actually did not see this before. But then what about the guy and the rubber boat? Rubber boat. Wait, wait, wait. They are cooking. The sock. The sock is in here. Smoked sock. Right there. I also missed this island. By the way, I cannot eat seafood. Or at least I don't like seafood, right? So, yeah, seafood is not for me. Without exceptions. The inflatable giraffe, it's close. Yeah, it was a giraffe. Am I still missing somewhere? We did some progression right now. We are only missing the inflatable horse. That isn't an island, but it's like an isolated island, right? Because when you think you are alone on your own island, there is always a sneaky inflatable horse. And the X. And Mrs. Worm. We are missing only those three. Never mind. And Hayden. Would love to climb into his rubber boat, but the jellyfish. Inflatable boats and jellyfish. He wears a coat and a hat. But then how am I seeing the jellyfish? The jellyfish are normally under the water, like... I don't know, I thought that island was the most fitting one because there are many docks, many boats, you see, but maybe it's not in here. Let's try looking for the inflatable horse, an isolated island that somebody thinks they are alone at it, but they are being observed by the inflatable horse. Maybe this one? No, I cannot see the inflatable horse in there. Then this is where they rent the jet skis. Wait! Oh no, but no, that's the yeah, the stunting guy. Then the lighthouse, the Ghost Island. This is close to the Siren, right? Well, this guy is alone in here, but there is no inflatable horse. Maybe here? No. Lots of rocks. Jellyfish? Jellyfish. Is this him? It's not him. Because there is no inflatable boat. But this is what's strange because there are lots of jellyfish only under the water, not on land. Jellyfish sometimes wash up on beaches and are venomous. Yes, they burn very strong, right? Or they burn a lot. They can kill, right? From like the poisonous shot. So we have to find the creepy horse spine. Yes. And also the inflatable boat, but he says that he can't get to it because of the jellyfish. Which makes me think that the jellyfish are on it, on the boat, which is what I was struggling to think of, because I did not see jellyfish above the water, or that he's swimming, or that he needs to swim to get to the rubber boat, and the jellyfish are on the way. I think it's either one of those two options, but I don't know. He would love to climb back. Climb back means that he's on the water, right? Because he fell from it. So he's probably swimming, just like something close to this guy that has a lot of jellyfish next to him. But here we found the siren before. But yeah, the climb back text makes me think that he's on the water. Is the horse on the he is standing in the picture so weird? Wait. This horse? Yeah. But the only problem as well is that he talks about... Oh, never mind. I'm mixing up things. No, I'm mixing up things. The jellyfish guy right here is probably swimming. But then you are talking about the horse. There is always a sneaky inflatable horse watching you. He's standing in the picture so weird. Oh yeah, you're talking about this guy. That is true. He doesn't look like he's swimming there. Never mind. Maybe he left the boat and he's on land, but then he's surrounded by them. This is kind of like the Pirates Island. Let me see one thing very quickly. I want to see if I can make my computer to stop. I can close Epic Games? No, I can't because this is what's running the game. Yeah, I cannot close anything because the game is kind of junky today, right? It is this level pretty much, but the dive too, so it has to be where the water is deep. Could it be near the Kraken? I found the Kraken in here before. There are some people next to him, right? Wait, there is a rubber boat right here. Maybe this one. Piero, it's this one. Look at this. There is like a barrier of like probably jellyfish, right? One, two, three, four, five, six. There he is. So he was next to the Kraken in the end. And he was diving, yeah. Sometimes I forget that um, it's not because we see their full body on the hint that they will be showing their full body in the game, right? So we need to be paying attention to that too. With that, we're only missing Miss Worm, the X, and the inflatable horse. I want to find the inflatable horse because it sounds easy, right? A desolated island with only somebody and then a horse spying on them. It can't be that bad. Let me zoom out to the max to see if I can find the Lonely Islands game. Are you loading, please? That one has two people. This one right here has only one person. But I do not see the horse. Hmm. I think he's a character that believes this is his island, right? He's even like with the knives and stuff. I can't believe with his picture like that he was still underwater. Yeah, it is tricky, right? No, no, totally there are more, but I was thinking that he could fit the description of like the person that owns their island, you know, he's like I don't know, trying to protect his island. Let me zoom out again. Mm, that island has nobody. This one has only one person, but cannot see the inflatable horse hiding there unless it is underwater. This one as well. Then this island has no one. This one has only one person. Did we check the rock right here? We did. Then this one too, but nothing like an inflatable horse. What about this one? Oh, this one is the SpongeBob Island, yeah. Hmm. I haven't explored like the swimmers area that much. Maybe the island they are talking about is like just, I don't know, just the floating platform. Maybe the horse hides in the lighthouse spying on everyone. The thing is that I couldn't do anything with the lighthouse. I like how it starts with like a horse sound, but then it becomes a laughter, right? It's an evil inflatable horse. Then we are starting to get to the fishing islands. Like now we have this lighthouse, for example. I cannot do anything, you see? Hmm. Could we be overthinking this? We checked everything now, right? So I don't know. Maybe an island with nobody? Maybe? What about this guy right here? Have I checked him? No, it's not him. But then, how is an inflatable horse hiding? Like, I think we would be able to see it very well, right? By the way, can you see things with this zoom out that I have right now, or should I go closer? Can you see it well right now, like this? Or is it bad to see? You can see? Okay, so let's stay with this zoom out so we can have a better overall look on the islands. Because they talk to us, right? When you think you are alone. That's true. But then again, I don't see where they could be hiding. Like these islands, they have nobody, but where to find the inflatable horse, right? Could he be closer to the other inflatables? Could that be a hint? Hi, cool, welcome back. You only missing the inflatable horse. We are missing the horse, the X, and Miss Worm. Miss Worm is underground, like under the sand, and in the most dangerous island for fish bait. So she's probably in the Fisherman's Island. Do you guys want us to go back there? We could. And then the X, the hint is very weird, but I think the X is going to be in the jungle, right? To do, write a better clue for this X on the jungle island. But I kinda was exploring the jungle already and I did not find anything. Should we go for those two first and then maybe go back to the horse later? What do you think? Because I have an idea where they could be, but I couldn't find them so far. Maybe you guys can help me out on that? Especially Miss Worm. Miss Worm might be easy, right? Like underground, there are some digging sites. Let's go back to the X and the Worm. Okay, let's try Miss Worm first then. As you can see, like she's probably underground. Or she's also the bait already. There is also that chance. Which I actually think is more likely because I was checking the underground in the area. Maybe she's already hooked, right? In the most dangerous island, it's probably the Fisherman's Island. That's like right here, where everybody's pretty much fishing, right? There we go. I'm just waiting for the game to run. There we go. I will be trying the baits, but if you guys see anywhere that I can dig, then let me know, because I kinda thought that I tried digging everywhere and I couldn't find her, right? But I haven't tried checking all of the baits. So maybe she could be in one of the baits. The clue writing makes me think she's underground. Me too, but am I still missing somewhere? Unless it is not in this island. Also, by the way, there is this sign right here that could be hints too, right? We could inspect that too. This down here is a hint because this is the Seagull Island together with the Turtle Island too, so we had things in both those islands down there. Not sure what would be up there. Should we check? Let's check. What's up there? These people? Only them? Yeah, that doesn't help me that much. Okay, I don't understand this sign. There could be something up there, but I don't know what. This guy was one of the answers, right? Because he's with a boot. Anything on the sand? If it is not in here, where do you think worms could be in danger? The Seagull Island? But the way they were saying that they could use her as bait really points to me to think of the fishermen, right? More than seagulls. Hmm. Maybe she's behind a rock or something? just can't see anything. Could she be underwater? I don't know, maybe, but a worm underwater without being in the bait? Also the barrels. There are the barrels too, right? But the barrels are not underground. There is also that. Yeah, I think Miss Worm is on Fishing Island somehow underground. Yeah. I can't move that. Mm. I will also check the underwater just in case. And then this is the floating market, right? I don't think she's in here. You can't see she here, right? Yeah. Let's try going back to the island. What's down here? The docks? Yes, I think down here is the docks. Mm. This is back to the island, yeah. They have a cake in here. Could she be in the trees? I doubt, right? Maybe she's in a different island. Uh, could she be in the pirate island? Worms like fertile soils to eat the nutrients. Yeah. Because sometimes the game plays with us, right? Maybe by the plants, but I can only interact with the trees, right? And some of them. Or that plant right there. Like the big ones. Mm. Let's read that again. Better stay underground. For fish bait like you are on the most dangerous island. Better stay underground. She's underground, guys. She must be underground. The hint is very specific. Let me zoom out. The problem is that I can only dig where they have the X mark, right? I cannot dig on those sandbanks, for example. So if there are no X marks, I don't think I can dig. Do you see those holes where the guy is digging? Where? Which guy are you talking about? You mean here? Or did I change the screen? But I can't mess with the sand, only where there are the X, right? The X marks. Sus patches on Earth off screen. Do you mean those? But those are the ones that I checked already. Never mind. Oh my god, are you serious? Good job, Piero. You found it. I could swear they were like that because I dug there. Never mind. Really? Okay, I would never check that then because I could swear they were like that because I checked them already, right? Man. Okay, good job, Piero. You found Miss Worm. I would be here forever because, like, I probably checked them. What the hell? Never assume things, right? But okay, we have two more left. What are the puzzles for them next? Like the X. The X is on the Jungle Island. Do you all agree with me that the Jungle Island is like the one of the monkeys? Where is it? Wait a minute. So if that's the case, that means I can check all of these things too, right? Because I did not dig them all. I dig, or maybe to say I dug this last one that had the answer, but not the rest. No, but they don't have anything. You see, it's only that one. Yeah, this is BS. You weren't here when I dug, so I didn't know otherwise. You know what? I'm now thinking I did not dig anything in there. It's just that by the way they looked like, I assumed that I did a dig, right? But no, it's just like in here. That everything was dug, but the last one, this one. And then I dig this one that had the answer. But I never thought the already dug ones were having things inside because I thought that somebody digged there and then they found whatever they were looking for. Anyway, but thankfully you've thought differently than me because otherwise I would be stuck in there forever. I think I would never check that. By assuming I have already done that. The Jungle Island. Wait a second. Why this island is sounding suspicious to me right now regarding the inflatable horse? Imagine if they could hire an inflatable horse instead of a jet ski. But no, the hint for it is regarding the Lonely Island, right? But the jungle. By the way, this is a Lonely Island, but it's not there. I think this is the jungle. Yeah. Write a better clue for this X on the jungle island. This is the jungle. Is the X also in one of those holes that I didn't check? I only think that if the X was here, Shouldn't there be some chopped trees or something of somebody using the axe? Wait, what about this? It's nothing. Oh my god! That it is! I was looking to the ground, not really like up, you know? I thought it was left on the floor. That it was. Okay, we're only missing the freaking inflatable horse. Can we do it? Even if you think you are alone on your island, there is always a sneaky inflatable horse watching you. Alone on your island, inflatable horse. That's why they could not write a clue, because it is so easy with a clue. They really made it more challenging without a clue. Even by just saying it was in the jungle island, I really assumed it would be located elsewhere. Or at least in a different way. Mm. But regarding the horse, I swear to God, I have no ideas left. How can you not spot a freaking horse in any of these islands? This was the other lighthouse, Piero. We cannot do anything, you see. Could they be talking about the race? How people in the race are looking at people on the island? No, I think I'm overthinking. And nobody in the race has that inflatable horse, right? Because maybe by the time that inflatable horse is crossing the ocean right there, they are observing this guy, for example. But I think not. I really don't know where to look for this. Mm, why we always struggle with some big items to find? Remember the monster from yesterday? The monster was massive, but it was the last item I could find. I was able to find the freaking sun protection cream, but not the large inflatable horse. Oh my god, the freaking lag of this level. This is back to the jungle. Mm, I just noticed that. Oh no, never mind. There is an inflatable horse right here. There are only two. And there is a racer that uses them. Should I test my theory? But they have four, right? Maybe it's not that. Also, they are facing the opposite side. It's not that. Mm, even when you think you are alone in an island. I really can't see it being underwater in this case. Man, I have no idea. It is not here, right? Yeah. All we know is that it's looking or facing left. That's not much. Watching you. Mm, this one is going to be one of those that when we find it, it's going to be thanks to luck. Like the hint is very clear. You are alone in an island and then they are watching you, but then like they are watching us from where? as there aren't many things I can interact with. Wait a minute. This island is suspicious. I don't remember checking this one before. There is only one person. I didn't destroy the castle, so I haven't been here. I think this is the answer, right? And you know where is the horse? There. No, it's not that. Never. Oh, wait, behind the leaves. There we go. I was missing this island. Yeah, the sand castle was all done. I have been the sand castle destroyer for the entire run, so I haven't been here. Finally, everyone, we did it. This was very tough. The next one is the pirate battle. Let's conquer the seas. Ahoy! I have the feeling it's going to be an easy one. Game? The game is so slow tonight. Did you crash, game? Oh no. Maybe it did! The freaking inflatable horse was too sneaky for my game. Actually, the cursor is like loading forever. I think it crashed. Let me check my task manager. Why is my disk at 0%? I mean, according to the task manager, I could say it's still possible for this to return to work, but I'm thinking it actually crashed. They autosave, right? So most likely I won't need to find everything, so I'm resetting the game just in case, yeah. Rip, right? Cool, yeah, I'm closing the game, but I think they saved. Okay, I closed it. Where is it? There it is. At the very least, we'll now know how to solve the puzzle, so we'll be good. Oh, it actually jumped me back to the level where I stopped. Good. So this is the pirate battle. And it is a short level, okay. So in here, we'll need to be looking for Chen. Judge ratings for Chen's flying forward 1.5 somersault spike were 8, 6, and 7. We need to look for this guy. Stop fighting, folks. Let's talk about it. It's the Peaceful Maker. Ronan wants to join the fight, but he's tied up in other matters. Figgy is phenomenally good at doing nothing during this time of the battle. A mermaid? Oh no! I promise! I'll never let go, Jack! I'll never let go. You're here. There's nothing I fear, and I know that my heart will go on. My goodness, where is the iceberg? Connor, the pacifist pirate, always here for the rum.
Huh?
One moment, Ian is on the toilet. The next he is in a room with an ocean view. Okay, he's on a window. This whole situation started out as a prank, but thanks to this real shark, the joke is over and everybody's terrified.
Wow.
Then Gasson could just board the enemy ship if it wasn't for his newfound love for tightrope walking. Edward Brown Jr. wants to join the fight but really needs to cool down first. Cool down first? Is he on fire or something? The captain's mom is convinced you achieve more with flowers than with cannonballs. I see, maybe flowers will come up of the cannons, right, instead of the balls. Alright, I have the feeling that Eowyn is going to be the easiest one. He's on a window, right? Maybe one of these windows? No, maybe on the other ship? Down here? How many ships are here? Oh, there is another one. Crabs? Maybe the shark? Which one is the right shark? The real shark. So the other sharks are imposters. They are fake. Yeah, the guy that was saying that they needed to cool down is probably on fire. There he is. Edward Brown Jr., yeah. Then we are also looking for the mermaid. Um, was this guy one of them? No. That's the mermaid. Right in front of the ship. This guy is walking on a tightrope, right? It's not him. Always here for the run. Oh, it's not him because the. But maybe this guy. No, he has the right shirt. So if I could get that shirt and replace this guy's shirt, it would have been the character that I'm after. But it's not them. Mm, is that you? No. Why not? I don't get it. We're just like him. Are you waiting for Rum? Who is this again? Gasson. Gasson could just board the enemy ship if it wasn't for his newfound love of tightrope walking. So he's. Wait. This is not him though. Oh, that's Uni? Yeah, the pacifist. I don't get it. How is this not this guy? Isn't this the tightrope? And as far as I could see, it's the only one. Anyway, what about you? It's Rose. Rose and Jack. Let's see, a plank on the ocean. Right there. So this is the Titanic. Oh no, Jack died! We killed Jack! Oh my god. I really like how every level has a different reference. First, it was Bob Sponge, or actually SpongeBob, and now it's Titanic. What about the roses or the flowers? Okay, cannons. This can't be hard, right? Cannons, cannons. Wait, this ship has no cannons? Neither this one. I'm starting to get sleepy. It is almost midnight. I think that we might be ending the beach levels. Maybe this is the last one. Yeah, I'm going to call it after this one. Can't believe I still don't know where Eoin is. I thought he would be one of the easy ones. And also the shark, like... Where is the real shark? Let's extinguish the fire, maybe that helps. Not. It did not help. The tightrope, the flowers, the shark, the bathroom, this guy. He wants to join the fight, but he's tied up other matters. Where is he tied? Oh, I can do this. There he is. And the first one, the judge raging for Chan's flying forward. Where is Chan? There he is? No. Oh, there he is. The guy in the bathroom. That's Chan, right? There goes another one. Then we're missing Connor, the pacifist pirate, always here for the rum, and the real shark. Wait, the real shark, plus the flowers. The flowers, I could swear they were in the cannon, but hmm. More with flowers than cannonballs. Cannonballs? Are they behind the cannonballs? There he is. Maybe I had to close the sail so he could start walking on the tightrope. So we're missing the real shark and this guy, Connor, the pacifist pirate. He wears a coat and a hat. This guy, no, no, a coat and a hat. I still don't understand how is it not this guy. Yeah, I do need to rest because my eyes are getting tired too. Oh my god. But the preview of the next level showed it that it's going to be in the factory, the next world. So yeah, I'm saving the factory for the next stream. Always here for the rum. Where is the rum? I didn't find rum in that ship, like, there is no rum in here. Yeah. Let me try finding the shark then. There are many real sharks, that's the issue. The joke is over and everybody's terrified. It should have been a shark close to the joke start, right? Which was here. Oh, it is him. I just had to double click him, okay. And then finally, Connor. And the flowers. I forgot about the flowers. The captain's mom. The captain's mom? Oh, there we go, there we go, there we go. The flowers. Where are the flowers? Flowers? Flowers. And then what about the rum this guy wanted? Can we shoot rum at them? Because I still think it is him. The hat's the same, they're looking down the same way. But he needs rum, right? How can I give them rum? I cannot shoot anything at them. I'm double checking if he's the only one that looks like the character. I think so. Unless he's swimming. But I don't think he'll be swimming. He could be in a barrel too, right? Nah. I can't find anybody but this guy. Was always here for the rum. Is it for me to stop this fight right here? It's the only fight that's happening in this ship? No. What is going on? How is it not him? Wait! And I got an achievement for the beach area completed. He had a clone, right, in the barrel. There we go. The next level is Sim's lab, but I will save it for the next stream. Yeah, I'm beat. The factory. So there we go. We could beat the beach levels. There are still 5 levels left for the factory. If I were not tired right now, I could start and see how much I could still be doing. But I think it's better for me to stop it in here. So next stream, hopefully tomorrow, we'll be beating the game, I hope. Yeah, we might be able to finish the world in one stream, right? Unless there is an extra bonus secret world after, but I'm not sure. But overall, we did a good job in here. Thank you, Piero and Ku, for helping me out. And also earlier today, Meowser and also Hori. You guys helped me out in the levels in here. especially when I was very stuck. But let's see how the final word will be like. Maybe it's going to be brutal, maybe not. But anyway, thank you so much everyone for stopping by. I hope you guys have a good night. Take care, and I'll see you then. Goodbye.